Welcome to the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. You're watching our coverage of ECAC Collegiate Rocket League. Boise State is currently right now in a live match against Staten Island. We're going to see how the Broncos do if they can keep on their winning season thus far. It's going to be very exciting to see if we see some of those great aerial plays, those great aerial passes that we have come to know the Broncos for. I am your host, Jacob Jem Palmer. I am joined right now by Greg Olsol-Smith, and as we're just about ready to head into the game here, do you want to go over Doc's keys to the game for us?
Let's do it. Doc's keys to the game in Rocket League are to punish the double commit, to bump and demo to disrupt. Looks like we're going straight into the game. Doc's keys to the game will come in later.
Well, right now we are ready. Boise State, we are joining Boise State right now at match point against Staten Island. We'll see if the Broncos can't close out a win right now. So right now, it looks like Baynok's going to try to corral this ball, try to flip it up and over toward the goal here. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to score a goal quite yet, as Staten Island has managed to hold the Broncos for the first part of this game.
Ooh, and there it is again. Mux scoring one on to Boise State, bringing it to a 2-0. But Boise State has the long-term game up, and this is a best of 5, so having those 2 points is a good leg to have.
Boise State now is going to be finding themselves not in the lead for kind of the first time this game. You can see Boise State has been going hard after the demos for this game thus far, but those don't necessarily equate into goals. As right now, it looks like Staten Island is really fighting for the aerial plays right now. It's Cosmbuster trying to corral this, looking for his clear. Driftsley is going to try to push it toward the goal, dribble it around one, but Lyons is going to bump right into him and disrupt that play.
A good try. I would definitely keep it on the ground as long as I can. You're much quicker on the ground and have a much better area control. You don't have a lot of control over the direction you move in ground if you don't want to use up any boost.
And here goes Lyons with just a little bit of a flip there, and a shot from Baynok is not going to be scored on Gord. 11 is going to be the one to get that save. Right now, Staten Island maintaining their narrow lead against Boise State. They're definitely going to need it if they want to keep up this series, having to face a reverse sweep already in this best of 5.
Goodness. I'm seeing some good ball dribbling right over other players. Unfortunately, possession is making it back into the Boise State hands as they kind of crawl it into this corner. A good demo to clear the field a little bit. Not what Boise State wants to see, as jurisdiction falls back on their hands to a near open goal. Starting to see almost a hit onto it, but it's not quite there.
Here we go around the corner. Baynok trying to set it up and ground the ball. Driftsley is not going to be able to take it away from the Broncos as Lyons aims it up and in the right corner. But a nice save there from Staten Island is going to keep them in the narrow lead. Lyons is going to try again, trying to set it up for a Bronco. But Baynok actually has to rotate back to get control of that. And it's stolen away by Driftsley. This is a great showing by Staten Island, considering that we just saw them. The way we entered this match was Boise State already at match point.
Indeed, yeah. Looks like they had a good timeout and really turned a new leaf. Maybe had a good pep talk and are really bringing the heat now. And they've got to be aggressive. It's their only option to get, like you're saying, that reverse sweep all the way uphill.
Cosmbuster with some great air dribbling there is going to be met by Driftsley. It's been one of the things that if a team can go up against Boise State, that means that they can make those aerial plays as well as Boise State can. And some great elevation there by Driftsley to take it away from the Broncos. They're still playing defense right now, and they only have a 1-goal lead, so they would love to get some sort of insurance goal. A clear there by Mux is going to leave him demoed by the Broncos, and now he's going to try to get a goal here, Cosmbuster, but it's stolen away by Staten Island. Boise State still maintaining some very good side control.
Lyon looking to lead it in there, but it doesn't quite make it. It is going up for the rebound. Here they are trying to move it in. Mux wants to prevent that. Passes it off to another team member. Goes straight over Lyons' heads. A good clear, but the defense is ready for it. Lyons trying to corral it into the goal there. Mux able to clear it back over. We're seeing a lot of playing right over the 50 line here, and not a lot into mouth of goal territory. That just shows great defense for both sides. Ooh, coming right into the corner there. Driftsy is able to catch a demo onto one of the BSU players, but it is a quick respawn, and we're back to 3-3 as Mux tries to push it into the goal, but it is just not there. Sent right back out to third man position. Cosmo with some more aerial spins and demos. We love that display of demolition power in aerial play, like you were saying. To be able to compete at this level, you have to be able to do it on more than just a playing plane.
11-team showing seeing that wide open opportunity to maybe score another goal. Is going to try at least to get some side control. That's all that Staten Island really needs right now, as we only have 15 seconds left. As long as they can get one good clear here, and the Broncos starved for boost as well. This is the opening for Staten Island. A low tap by Driftley, and that's crucial, but Lyons is going to keep it up in the air. Can the Broncos equalize this with 0 seconds left on the clock? That's a long bomber back toward Boise State's territory. Costbuster still struggling to keep it up in the air, and final grounding shot from Staten Island is going to drive this toward a Game 4. So despite us joining the match halfway through, we still have a lot of Rocket League left to play. Well, if you're interested in joining Boise State Esports, we are looking for people to fill our Overwatch, League of Legends, Rocket League, and beyond that, we're also playing Madden, Valorant, and Hearthstone right now. So plenty of games to join in, all the fun, and of course production roles too for those of you who want to be behind the scenes a little bit more. Just go to boisestate.edu/esports for more information on how to join the Bronco Esports family. Well, now that we have a little bit of time between these games also, I think we now have time to quickly go over Docs Keys the game and show the players how to really put this away, because the Broncos sure need it as there is match point, but weren't able to find the win there, and that's to set play style, understand rotations, play to follow up, and sweaty comms, of course. Docs Keys the game brought to you by Drop-In Gaming, the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. You can play to win prizes through free and paid entry matches, whether you're new to the scene or a seasoned veteran. Drop-In Gaming has the right games and competition for you. So what do you think was the main thing you noticed there in that last game also that allowed Staten Island to kind of unexpectedly get a win against the Broncos?
Goodness, I wish I had seen some gameplay beforehand to see what they really changed, but I can tell you what they did right. It was having a good defense. We were, even with first and second plays and shots on goals, they were there to follow it up and take it, and control was switched really quickly. A lot of good clears and a lot of good setup on the field, understanding rotations, like Doc says, was able to let them get their hands back on the ball really quickly. Speaking of which, here they are, Mucks holding the ball, trying to get it out of the corner and out of their goal, though. Boise State trying to send it back towards them. It starts to go up into the corner. We're trying to see Lions maybe drip down to the goal, maybe set it up for a second and third man.
Well, the Broncos still at match point, only need one win against the Dolphins here to get the overall victory. We'll see the Dolphins try to get some control over the ball right now. Still trying to struggle to push it into Boise State's territory, and a very crucial demo there onto Drizzly by Costbuster is going to leave the Broncos attacking now.
Lions was just not in position to take that one up, and it's difficult when you have less people on the field to make an attack. You usually find yourself in the defensive position after a demo like that.
Lions now is going to leave it for Costbuster to get the shot on goal. He's going to play it around, tries to play it around Mucks, but manages to get the save. Staten Island does, and keeping it at 0-0. Now they go on the counterattack, looking for their centering pass. Driftsley is not going to be able to get control of that ball, so he leaves it up to 11-team. And it looks like a double commit there from Staten Island, unfortunately for them. Might leave Boise State with the opening to get the clear, and it does look like that is the case.
Yeah, that double commit for the 50-50 can be nice to have a backup player, but when it doesn't go right, then you just have left players on the field to take that ball. So we see it in possession here. 11-team looking to clear it back over. Defense sends it right back towards the mouth of the goal, but there's not really anyone to keep up on that. There is a crucial demo there clearing the goal a little bit, but they're too far back. Oh, almost able to wedge it in there. It looks like we had a chance to send it the right direction. Boise State just climbing for this goal here. Oh, right in the mouth. Cosmo, unfortunately, is not able to bump it in there because of an excellent save by, I believe, Mucks on the Staten Island side.
I mean, look at the demos. Cosmo Buster with four, Lions with one. It finally helps get the Broncos a goal, but the Broncos definitely are going toward a more offensive-oriented strategy. You can see Lions there taking out the goalie. That was a crucial demo that allowed Boise State to get the goal.
A beautiful three-man play there, with one going in for the demo to clear out defense, one passing the ball up over the active defense, and the other one dropping it in with a skill shot right there. We see almost an early goal there. An unprotected Boise State goal gets a little bit flirted with there. Some more demos. I love this aggressive playstyle from both sides, looking to clean the field up. When too many men are an issue, get rid of some.
Elevating up from Baynock there, and just so perfectly aimed upper left corner. Very hard to defend there. I want to see, yeah, they were all rotated up. The Dolphins rotated up too quickly, and 11-team not able to rotate to the back post quick enough.
Considering the win condition for last game, this almost feels just like a security goal. With only half the time remaining, Staten Island will have to play at the same pace that Boise State did. Ooh! And they are threatened for it. Lions looking for another early goal there while Staten Island tries to send it back to their other side to equalize, or at least to start getting close to equalizing. And it's more chips right over the 50.
Baynock is going to get demoed, but you wouldn't know it by the way the Broncos are playing. Lions instead just going to take a shot on goal despite being 2 and 3. The Broncos playing very furiously right now. And a win on that 50-50 by Mux is going to give the Dolphins a little bit of control, side control here against the Broncos. And then rotating in, Cosmobuster is going to pass it over to Baynock, who has the 3rd goal for the Broncos and a hat trick for himself as well.
Excellently played. We love Baynock's hat trick, bringing us to a 3-0. What a turnaround. What do you think Staten Island changed or Boise State changed after Staten Island's changed to get this kind of change?
I think that they're just kind of disrupting Staten Island a little bit more. You've seen Broncos with the mentality that we're going to demo you, we're going to take you out of your goal, we're going to bump you around and even score goals off of our own kickoffs.
Ridiculous.
That's just some beautiful solo play right there to kind of commit Driftly in the goal, and then once he's done, leave it for another Bronco to just chip it into the now open goal.
Another place where understanding that rotation becomes critical. There's no way for you to solo that entirely. You have to set it up and take care of the defense and leave it to the rest of the team. But teamwork is what we have here. Another aggressive demo right there in the mouth of the goal. Lions looking to bring this up is taken out of the corner. Cosmobuster trying to follow that up and just keep it on that side, and a third person to do the same, but it's not quite there. So we see Staten Island send it towards the goal. A good chip towards the corner, and they're looking to set it up for a good pass, but it's not quite there. A little bit of defense from Boise State prevents that happening, and they're looking to clear it back to the other side. 11-team just missing the steal there. So we see it drifting close to an unprotected goal, but the rotation is quick and defense is ready for it, taking it back over to Boise State's side.
11-team trying to center it up. Unfortunately, did you see that? Mux trying to take the shot on goal, but Driftly got in the way of that shot. We might even see it in this replay here. You see it right there. That mispositioning by Staten Island cost them dearly.
And Baynock, with a little bit of BM, goes to flip the lateral 180 and do a little hood slide right into the goal. We love that. It's a different kind of aggression, playing the mental game just to show off on the replay. Ooh, 11-team looking for that leg up. What a sweep it would have to be to get 5 goals in 50 seconds. So I think that we can start to hand this one over.
Baynock with the chip over toward the corner. Now going to elevate up, try to set another goal up for the Broncos. And look at all of the members of Staten Island. They're all kind of bunched up in that corner. Just seems like they don't quite know what to do here. At mispositioning for them is really kind of has them resigned to this loss right now. That's a nice bomber way back from past midfield. It's going to be counted as a shot on goal, but it's just a little bit too late for the Dolphins. Broncos look to be able to get their win here in convincing fashion.
Baynock stealing it right over the top of that flip reset attempt. Let's see that again. A beautiful aerial movement trying to set them up to save it. 11-team is just not quite to the back post in time. And it's another point for Boise State.
Now 13 seconds left. Boise State with a 6-0 lead, all but assured that the Broncos will win this match. Doing such a good job competing with the Dolphins, and are even just going to rub salt in the wound.
Goodness. Cosmobuster there just looking to pump us stats up, not even worried about this game. Takes another goal just for fun.
Now just with 6 seconds left, Broncos all but assured to win here. And just kind of running out the timer. Actually, okay, I was wondering if we had a DC there or something weird with the server, but no, it does indeed look like Staten Island is just kind of resigning themselves here. Going to throw out the GGs, and that's going to be it for the Broncos going up against the Dolphins. Dolphins managed to take 1 game away for the Broncos, so kudos to them for that, but overall the Broncos winning 3-1 in that game. Well, the Idaho Army National Guard is a proud sponsor of Boise State Esports and the Breener's view of the top 5 plays of the game at the end of every night. They invite you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time. More than 10 jobs offering a $20,000 $1,000 bonus and your degree of choice paid for. The Idaho Army National Guard is one of the best teams to join out there. Reach out to them on Twitch at iGuard Gaming. Well, despite Boise State winning that overall series, we still have more Rocket League action to give you. So me and Olso are going to take a little bit of a break. We'll give the players a bit of a break and be back at the edge of this with more Rocket League games to bring to you. You're not going to want to miss it.
See you soon.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your Guard adventure.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Welcome back to the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. You're watching our coverage of Collegiate Rocket League. Boise State Rocket League currently has a match right now against the Staten Island Dolphins. And if you joined us on the opening, we see Boise State overall in the best of 5 has won the game, but we joined them kind of halfway through the match. So we are actually going to go back, do a bit of a time warp, and see the Broncos' path to victory against the Dolphins. I'm your host, Jacob Jem Palmer. Joining me is Greg Craig, also Smith. And also, this was actually kind of the question that you had. You kind of wanted to see what led up to the kind of culmination that we saw at the beginning.
I did, yeah. We saw some real dynamic gameplay, especially considering the two games that we got to see were very different polls, one team and the other. So I wanted to see what brought us to that and how the first two games went.
Well, let's take one more look at the matchup. This is once again Boise State versus Staten Island. The Broncos versus the Dolphins in ECAC Collegiate Overwatch. This is a best-of-5 game, and the Broncos already having a very good season so far in the ECAC, was looking to continue their winning streak. Now we're ready to head into the game, but before we do that, we just want to bring you one more time Doc's keys to the game, kind of show what gave the Broncos the toolkit that they needed to succeed, and that was to set their play style, understand their rotations, play to follow up, and of course, have those sweaty comms. Doc's keys to the game brought to you by Drop-In Gaming, the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. You can play to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches. Whether you are new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop-In Gaming is the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. To begin your competitive gaming journey, sign up at dropingaming.com. Alrighty, ready to head into what was an earlier match of the Broncos versus the Dolphins. Let's see how the Broncos overall forged their path to victory. Right now, it looked like the Dolphins are putting it up quite early as Driftley gets the first goal right up against the Broncos. Kind of an interesting opening here. We'll see how the Broncos adapt as Lions gets the punt over to Cosmo Buster, but Mux is going to steal it away from them and go right for another goal. Baynock elevates before the own goal, gets a tap on it, leaves it for the other Broncos. Now he rotates in to try to get a clear and a pass over toward Lions. Unfortunately, Lions runs out of boost and isn't able to redirect it in the way he wanted. Cosbuster is going to keep that clear from going forward. Another pass to Lions in midair. It really seems the Broncos are performing well in midair with those passes to each other.
Passes to each other, indeed. We see a lot of quick gameplay. Passes to opponents as well, almost. A lot of steals happening. I like to see that aggressive gameplay, just trying to work for the ball, especially early in this best of 5.
Now going to play it off the wall. Boise State still trails 1 goal as Lions is going to try to take control of it, trying to maybe score a goal right there, but it's 11-10 with the save, is going to keep Staten Island in the lead for now. This quick little punt toward the goal is going to be saved by Driftsley. Boise State still searching for the goal. Mux now with the save is going to be able to keep Boise State to 0 goals. Now a clear way back over toward the Broncos' goal. Cosbuster is going to be the one to save it. Play it off the wall. Now leave it off in the corner. With a shot toward the goal again, saved by 11-10.
An excellent save by 11-10 there. I was definitely worried.
Well, that is that's something. I think all of the Broncos committed on that one. That is well, they certainly recovered because it looks like it was all part of the plan maybe as they get the side control, but that was ugly.
That was a little bit tight. Oh, coming back into the goal. They're able to send it right out. A little bit of boost wasted on that missed pass there as a solo player takes it right down the field. Rotations are starting to clean up, though, and that's a goal right into the corner. We almost saw a save there, but they were just a bit too far back, and that was an excellent needle thread right to the corner.
Ball heading off to the side. Driftley to elevate up, using all of his boost to do so, though. Going to leave him flat-footed and trying to defend against the Broncos now. Lions has full boost here and is going to make the shot on goal, but it's just widened to the right. Cosbuster with the follow-up, beaten to the ball. And now Mux trying to carry it over to get Staten Island back in the lead. Will they be able to do it? Not if Lions has anything to say about it. Pass back over to Cosbuster in the corner, lining it up, but Staten Island is putting up a great defense.
A great defense, and well, only seeing 1-1 here as Boise State holds that a 1-point lead in this best of 5.
Unfortunate double commit for them, though, is going to leave it open for Staten Island to try to get a goal, but it is saved there by Cosbuster, rushing it back up the field, playing it around Mux. Driftley and 11-10 are looking on, ready to defend. The pass down to Lions on the ground level, saved by Staten Island. The Dolphins still trying to look for the clear. One of them is going to get demoed in the corner. And it's going to leave Broncos actually having to regroup and think of their next play. It's going to pass it over to Baynock, who puts it into the goal quite effortlessly.
Those excellent mid-shot adjustments is what makes teamwork pass into teamwork shooting, right? Forget setting it up for the next person, but to set up a shot. Oh my gosh, 11-team there to save. Can he come back to save a second time? Yes, looking to clear, but still a third shot on goal. Hits the top rail, and people are just not there to follow up on it. Very close. Almost a third goal right in a row here. Lions looking to dig it out of his own territory and take it back to the other side with a little bit of rebound. He's able to do so. Muck's looking to go in for the defense. Sweeps it just in time, but doesn't hold it for quite long enough. Drifty looking to aid him and sending it back down the hall to the other side, but Boise State doesn't want that to happen. Lions is able to chip it up and over and almost gives a waterfall opportunity to a player, but it is saved and stolen, and Drifty's looking to send it back to the other side if he can.
That is one thing that the Dolphins are doing really well, is they're reading Boise State's commitments on these plays, elevating up to disrupt them and their shots, and that's why we see Boise State only leading with 1 goal right now. Cosbuster wants to try to make it a 2-goal lead, though, with Lions, and helping. Lions is able to steal away Staten Island's own boost away from them. It's going to be crucial for the Broncos, but Staten Island's still doing a good job of maintaining what boost they do have. Now they're going to rotate up toward the Broncos' goal. Lions taking it away, stealing it, now pushing it up the corner, but Driftsley, look at that interception. It's going to go back toward Costbuster and the clear way back towards Staten Island's goal. They have to defend once again.
Ooh.
Another shot on...
Indeed. Yeah, another shot on goal like you were about to say. Lions looking to follow that up. He was playing the third man, but he rotated right in, trying to set it up for play, but it just doesn't happen, and it goes right through his spot where he was standing. That rotation doesn't look like it was followed up on. It goes deep into the Boise State territory. They're trying to take it out. Mux doesn't want that to happen, though. He's able to send it up for a teammate to start pulling it down the hallway. Goes off the corner here, and they're looking for a shot on goal, but that is touchdown to 1-2. Boise State takes the 3rd point here.
Well, great job overall. Now, if you want to join the Boise State production lineup, you can. Boise State is always looking for new talented players to join both competitive and production roles. Top talent, along with good grades and eligibility, can improve your chances as well. For more information, go to boisestate.edu/esports for more information. Now here we go, ready to head into kind of the final game of the night, Boise State versus the Dolphins. And what really seemed interesting to me is that the Dolphins were so aggressive early on. Like, they were the ones trying to get some early goals off the kickoff and actually went into an early lead against the Broncos.
They did, yeah. We really saw a lot of aggression and a change of pace to really take that edge we were talking about earlier.
Baynock now is going to elevate up. Muck's trying to take it away from him, but isn't going to be able to do it. Now Cosmobuster playing it off the wall. Driftsley now going to intercept it. And it's going to be passed back over to Mux, who tries to get a shot onto the goal. But Lions is going to take it away from them. Now doing an air dribble over toward the Dolphins' goal. It's there, but it's just a little bit to the left.
What a beautiful shot from your own turf. Tried to send it right into the corner there. Not quite happening.
I do like that opportunity that we did see right there. We saw a demo be brought out by the Broncos onto the Dolphins, trying to take away those goalies. Driftsley with a very clutch save. Cosbuster with another follow-up over to Lions and gets it into the goal.
Wonderfully played. Some good lace work there by Lions, and then standing by the post to follow it up with a goal afterward off the rebound. The 50-50 goes to Staten Island, standing in the hands of Boise State, who is looking to send it back. We see a lot of, like I was saying earlier, ball control handoff here as Staten Island sends it right towards the goal, though it hits on the upper lip and doesn't quite make it. Goodness, I was not expecting that, and I don't think Boise State was either, but they came back in to dig it out, and now it is back into 11 teams' hands looking for this goal. Doesn't quite make it, maybe a little bit of disruption there. Muck's trying to waterfall it down again, is stolen out from underneath him, and Boise State sends to the ceiling to try to keep that control.
Now the pass back over. It didn't look like that pass actually worked out for Staten Island. No wonder, considering that Mux didn't have the boost to make that play. Unfortunate for Boise State there, as they did a double commit there. The Cosbuster's going to be looking to save the play nonetheless. Over toward the goal, and he actually makes it to do it to 2-0.
Right in front of a Staten Island player. That is upsetting, but he did an excellent job of just guarding and guiding the ball straight to the goal.
In the corner, Driftsley looking for his clear, unable to find it. Cosbuster once again shot onto goal and is deflected there actually by Baynock. I think he was trying to play over to him to cement that goal, but it actually wasn't needed. That was well aimed enough on its own.
Ooh, Staten Island was almost ready for a shot on goal there, but it goes straight to the other side, and now they're playing defense. Driftsy looking at an open goal, almost has the chance to go for it, but Boise State's able to take it right out from underneath them. 11-team trying to waterfall went down, but it's saved again. The defense tonight is at truly collegiate level. It is good to see that empty goals can be filled so quickly with players.
Boise State on the defense right now as Staten Island has the side control. But a nice clear there from Baynock is going to change that. A Costbuster ready to pass it back over to Lyons. Baynock actually in front of the goal. Redirected. Beautifully aimed, but the angle that he was at meant that the ball could only go so fast, and it was slow enough that Staten Island managed to get a save by the skin of their teeth.
Goodness. Cosmo was just not at the right angle, and Staten Island were right underneath it. Just trying to lob it from that high up, like you're saying, just goes so slowly, and the goal feels like it's happening in slow motion. Ooh. Boise State with a good read on that shot on goal was able to be in the way, kind of a preemptive, but you know, holding ground to disrupt that shot.
The ground there by 11-teen is going to be stopped by Cosmo Buster, leaving it for Lyons. Driftsley gets to it first, though, and saves it. Lyons again with a shot onto goal. It's just a little bit to the right. Driftsley has to defend again, but doesn't pick up their own boost. Instead, is going to leave it for Mux. So we'll see how that works out, as all of them now have been able to pick up some boost. So good rotations around from the Dolphins, managing to keep the lead not too severe. They still have a chance to tie this up, but they're going to have to make a play happen now.
A little bit high there, sending it over, letting 11-teen have the chance to take control again as he tries to aerial it back in. Sweeps right past one of the Boise State players, but the other one catches the goal, and 11-teen is sent spinning all the way back to his side of the field. They are looking to take control, run it back to this Boise State goal. Obviously, Boise State isn't looking for it, and a little bit of a self-bump, maybe back pass towards the goal there, but it was saved. 11-teen again, trying to get this back onto the floor, maybe dribble it over towards the goal. He's able to pass it over one of the Boise State players and another one. He got the assist towards the shot on goal, but it's saved.
A very crucial save by Lyons, too, at the very last moment.
Indeed, crucial indeed. Considering last moments, we have only got 30 seconds left for Staten Island to make 2 goals. If they had made that one there, they were just looking for one equalizer. So it's down to very important measures here. And look at the security goal attempt. 2 shots on goal right in a row. Lions hungry for more, but it just does not happen. And I think we can hand this game over.
Last-minute attempt by the Dolphins is actually going to find a goal. Goodness. The Broncos rotating up too far there. Well, and, well, depending.
Yeah, I may have spoke too early because I've seen some 5 or 6 second equalizing goals. There it is, coming in hot.
Ooh, dangerous for the Broncos.
Oh, staring into the deadly eyes of overtime.
They're going to be happy to ground that and just move on with their win.
Right on top of that.
Well, that is the way it all worked out. Boise State winning that best of 5 against the Dolphins 3-1. Congrats on the Dolphins, though, for making it a really competitive game and actually taking one away from the Broncos. We always love to see games that aren't complete stomps and actually do have a bit of excitement for them.
Yeah, especially considering that we that last point was not a neck-and-neck fight. It was a little bit of a landslide the other direction.
Well, the Idaho Army National Guard is a proud supporter of Boise State esports, and they invite you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time. More than 10 jobs offering a $20,000 bonus and your degree of choice paid for. The Idaho Army National Guard is one of the best teams to join out there. Reach out to them on Twitch at iGuard Gaming. So now, as we are prepared to wrap things up for tonight, do you, in the short bursts of action that we did see, have anyone who stood out to you amongst the Broncos?
Oh, my goodness. Cosmo. I think Cosmo really stood out to me. I saw some excellent plays by Baynock. We saw some excellent plays on the other team. But I think Cosmo did the best job of just carrying the ball and being there.
I do think Baynock got a hat trick,
You think
though.
so? Oh, that's true. Baynock did have some excellent play at the beginning there.
Yes, it was the hat trick that ultimately gave it to him.
I forgot about that early game hat trick. Well, early game for us.
Yeah, he did a great job overall. He is one of the top players, and it always seems, whether Cosmo or Lyons is taking the defense, Baynock always seems to be kind of on the offense, making the plays for the Broncos. And he is the player of the game, brought to you by Idaho Central Credit Union, who believes a great player makes a team more successful, just like Idaho Central's helping members achieve financial success. Baynock is your ICCU player of the game.
Well, thank you, ICCU, and thanks, Baynock.
And also very well kind of spread out there in terms of what he's going for. A major in business administration with a kind of a minor, it looks like, in Canadian studies. So really interesting kind of seeing players from all different backgrounds be brought into the Boise State esports family. Well, do you have any final thoughts on what you saw tonight, Old Soul?
Goodness. Tonight, what really blew me away was the defense and covering the ball and taking control as soon as the ball was uncontested. And I appreciate that. Yourself?
Yeah, I think that was a really good thing that allowed the Dolphins to really contest the Broncos. It did seem like they were able to read their plays, meet them in midair, and it's always nice when we can see those midair fights of teams who know how to elevate just as well as the Broncos do. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. We'll leave you the top 5 plays of the game, brought to you by the Idaho Army National Guard, like I just said. Again, check them out at iGuard Gaming on Twitch. For now, though, stay safe. We hope you have a good night and enjoy your top 5 plays.
Almost feels just like a security goal. With only half the time remaining, Staten Island will have to play at the same pace that Boise State did. Ooh, and they are threatened for it. Lions looking for another early goal there, while Staten Island tries to send it back to their other side to equalize, or at least to start getting close to equalizing. And it's more chips right over the 50.
Baynock is going to get...
Staten Island changed, or Boise State changed after Staten Island's changed to get this kind of change.
I think that they're just kind of disrupting Staten Island a little bit more. You've seen Broncos with the mentality that we're going to demo you, we're going to take you out of your goal, we're going to bump you around and even score goals off of our own kickoffs.
Ridiculous. It's just not quite to the back post in time, and it's another point for Boise State.
Now 13 seconds left. Boise State with a 6-0 lead, all but assured that the Broncos will win this match. Doing such a good job competing with the Dolphins, and are even just going to rub salt in the wound. Good. To defend the pass down to Lions on the ground level, saved by Staten Island. The Dolphins still trying to look for the clear. One of them is going to get demoed in the corner, and is going to leave Broncos actually having to regroup and think of their next play. It's going to pass it over to Baynock, who puts it into the goal quite effortlessly.
Those excellent mid-shot adjustments. Tried to send it right into the corner. They're not quite happening.
I do like that opportunity that we did see right there. We saw a demo be brought out by the Broncos onto the Dolphins, trying to take away those goalies. Driftsley with a very clutch save. Costbuster with another follow-up over to Lions and gets it into the goal.
Wonderfully played. Some good